Hey guys, welcome back to Time Machine Scale Models. Well, this is going to be a shop card shout out, and we're going to talk about the Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators Roadrunner build I'm doing, and we'll discuss my progress on that. Stick around. Alright guys, let's get this shop card shout out of the way, shall we? This one comes to us from our friend Marc Martel at Blue Streak Customs. He's up in Canada. Lovely shop card. Got that 70 Chevelle on the front. Got that 32 sedan on the back. Awesome shop card, Mark. Awesome shop card. Guys, if you haven't been to Blue Streak Customs, you need to get over there. Highly skilled and highly creative builder. You need to check out some of his builds. You need to check out his channel. Awesome videos. Link will be in the description as usual. Mark, thank you for the shop card, my brother. Glad I finally got it. It's been a long time coming, and I appreciate it. Just going to stick this back here. And like I said, guys, go check out his channel. You won't be disappointed. Alright, let's talk about the Roadrunner. So as I highlighted in the last video, this kit has some inherent problems you got to work through. And I also suggested you guys go watch James Tester's video over at Scale Model Experiment. That is almost a must. There are some things with this kit that if you address, you're going to build a really, really cool car. So I suggest that video. But I've been working little by little on this thing, taking care of some issues, paying attention to detail, mostly. So as you can see, I have the front and rear suspension mounted on the chassis. It's loosely on there. It's not glued or anything. But what I'm doing here is I'm mocking it up with the wheels and tires, putting it in the body to see where everything's going to line out. And right now, I kind of like the stance that it has without making any modifications. That may change, however. But right now, it's looking pretty good. And maybe in a later video, I'll mock that up for you guys so you can see what the stance looks like as well. You will notice I did cut away the exhaust. You guys know that I consider the attached exhaust second to only the molded in rear end and exhaust. I loathe it so much. So I had to free them up. I liberated the exhaust from the rear end. And as you can see, I cleaned this up and everything. And I'm going to tell you guys, at first, when I was thinking about this, I was like, how am I going to get rid of all that mess in here, right? And I started scribing it with my number 11. And I said, you dummy. You dummy. You spent money on a tool and you don't even use it. Guys, this is probably the best tool that I bought in a really long time. This is the Dremel Stylo Plus. And I think I've used it twice since I bought it. I mean, I've only had it for a couple months, but I've only used it twice. And one of them was today, grinding away all the rest of the styrene out of here. Because, you know, it's got this big ugly piece of styrene in here that connects it to the rear end. And I've already went and I cleaned it off the rear end. And again, I went and I used my X-Acto blade and my sanding twigs to remove all that mess. I'm not going to break this out of here, but it's not glued, I swear. I swear, guys, it's not glued. So, I mean, I've already cleaned that away. I still have some sanding to do on it. But pretty much, I cut that away with the X-Acto, filed on it, and sanded away with my sanding twigs. So, but I could have used this and probably got rid of all the stuff. But yeah, I think it's gonna look pretty okay like that. I was happy. I just got this in there, you know, and got in there, cleaned it all up, real gentle like. All right, let me put this to the side. You guys will see this. As I was looking at the chrome parts and pieces, I was going to de-chrome some stuff anyway. And man, I was looking at the chrome and I was like, that looks terrible. And I was not planning on painting the bumpers and the grille and stuff like that body color like I did on the 67 Chevelle. But now I may. I don't know. I do have Alclad Chrome. Again, it's something I bought and I've never used. I know it needs a base of gloss black before you lay down the alclad. But like with anything that's new, I'm kind of apprehensive to use it. But I might finally bust that out and airbrush it on. Now, the grill isn't so bad. It needs a little bit of cleanup around the edges, but the grill chrome, it's not horrible. I mean, it could be a whole lot better, but it could be a whole lot worse. But the bumpers, oh boy. The bumpers were terrible. So I threw them in the purple pond and I stripped the chrome off them. Got one of my wife's hairs on there for some reason. So yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. This is a resto mod, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to go with the chrome or body color. I wasn't planning on doing body color, but I may now out of necessity. And all the other parts and pieces, I'm not going to use those, but the triple carb setup I'm going to use. Obviously, I de-chrome that. De-chrome the air cleaner cover, because obviously that's going to be painted Hemi orange. The mirrors, they're not the greatest looking mirrors, and they're really weird looking for this car, but I de-chrome them, and I'll paint those body color as well. So I did get the engine together, because everything's going to be painted Hemi orange, and I noticed something. The valve covers were reversed. What do I mean by that? Okay. So over here, it had the oil filler cap on this side. And that's not where it is on these engines. They're on the right side. Right? So at first I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get some photo etch and stuff like that. I'll sand this off, order some photo etch. And I was like, wait a minute. Let me see if I could slice this off. So basically what I did was I took my number 11 and very carefully sliced off. Can you see that? I sliced off the oil cap, the oil filler cap, and then I glued it on the right side valve cover where it's supposed to be. So, yep, now it's on the correct side. So we've had some rainstorms here, so I don't see any kind of painting in my future right now. It's storming like crazy. It's raining right now. It's been storming all day. It's been storming for the last few days. So this is just going to have to wait. But yep, that's what I'm doing. That's pretty much the progress I've made. I haven't gotten anything painted up. Nothing. Nothing has any paint on it just yet, except for the primer, of course. But yeah, when I saw that chrome, I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, one of the other things. Let me show you something really, really quick. Really, really quick. Alright, so this is the rear bumper on this car. And obviously, I don't know if you can see that. It needs some cleanup and stuff. It's kind of rough. It needs cleanup on the edges and everything. But one of the things that really torqued me out of spec is this thing does not want to fit. Okay, so if you put it over here, it sticks. Oh my god, this is gonna be awkward. If you put it in here like this, it's gonna stick way out on this side. Okay, now obviously you can center it up, right? You can center it up, but it's gonna look wrong. So basically what I'm considering doing is like they do on one-in-one cars. I'm thinking about splicing this and then moving the bumper caps inward a little bit, trying to tighten it up to the body of the car. And I hope I don't mess it up, because I can guarantee you I won't get another bumper. I will not find another bumper. I'm definitely not buying another kit for a bumper. So, wish me luck. Maybe you guys should comment down below whether I should just do a center splice and take some out of here, or should I splice it out here on each side and move it in, What should I do? Let me know in the comment section. What would you do? How would you make this bumper fit better? Yeah, because I definitely don't want to mess it up. I'm wondering if I should clean this up and maybe cast one out of resin and see if I can have a backup just in case I screw it up. I don't know. Yeah, obviously I'm a little bit concerned about it, but I just don't like the way it fits. The front one is not so bad. You know, if it fit tight in there, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I mean, obviously, if you put a bow in it, it'll fit better, but that's not how it is. It's flat. You know what I mean? Let's look at the front one really quick. I didn't think the front bumper was terrible, the fitment of it. If I can get it to stay in the darn holes. It's not too bad. Get in there. It doesn't stick out too far. It's equal on both sides though. That's the thing. So I mean, I don't know. You guys comment down below. Let me know what I should do. Should I try to trim that bumper, or should I just leave it, being that the cost of these kits are kind of crazy, and if I mess it up, I'm never going to get another bumper. So let me know. Again, guys, go over to Marc's channel. Check him out. You won't be disappointed. I will continue working on this thing, and you guys look forward to more updates coming up. Oh, and you guys that are looking forward to participating in the Fat Fenders Fins and Chrome group build, look for a video regarding that within the next, I don't know, 2-3 days. Okay? We're going to start getting that squared away and start getting the heavy planning done. Alright guys, that's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching.